Lord Ram, Bhagwan, Dev, Allah, Khuda, etc. are the names of one supreme God. What is He like? Where does He live? How is He attained? Who has seen Him? To remove all these questions permanently, must listen the nectar words of Jagat Guru Tattvadarshi, Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj, based on the holy scriptures of all religions.
Or call him Allahu Akbar, call him Paramakshar Brahm, or call him Sat Purush, call him the immortal God. All are synonyms of that one God. Kshar Purush or Kshar Brahm and Jyot Swarupi Niranjan are synonyms of this Kal, the devil. Par Brahm and Akshar Purush are the synonyms of this Akshar Purush, second, the owner of 700 quadrillion universes, pious souls. Kshar Purush, call him Kshar Purush or call him Kshar Brahm. Kal or Satan, he has 21 universes, and all creatures of these 21 universes always remain in the cycle of birth and death, which will never finish following the way which that complete God has told, has given his information. By that worship, this cycle of birth and death will end. So Kshar Purush is the Lord of these 21 universes, and Akshar Purush is the Lord of 700 quadrillion universes, Neel Padam Shankh. He is the Lord of 700 quadrillion universes, the owner. He is not the complete God, not Allah Ta'ala. Neither this Kshar Purush, that is Brahm, is Allah Ta'ala. That Paramakshar Brahm, who is the Lord of infinite universes, who is superior Lord to this Akshar Purush and to this Kshar Purush, this Brahm as well, he is the overall controller. He is the great God. He is the Allahu Akbar. He is Paramakshar Brahm. Call him Akal Murat, Shabad, Swarupi Ram, Satpurush, or the Almighty God. Call him the complete God. He is God who stayed in Kashi, Banaras, UP, India for 120 years. He came in a body as an infant. He appeared on a lotus flower. From there, a childless weaver couple named Niru Nima took him gradually. He grew there and gave correct knowledge. That was the true knowledge. His immortal narration from his holy mouth was written in the words of Sachidanand Ghan Brahm by Dharamdas Ji, and that knowledge is available with this servant today. Apart from this, in Kabir Sagar, in Kabir Vani, Almighty has said, I deceived this Kal, devil, by giving lot of knowledge but kept the core knowledge hidden. The Almighty gave that core knowledge to this servant. Kabir Sahib Ji says
कि 33 अरब ज्ञान हम बाखा और मूल ज्ञान हमने गुप्त ही रखा.
And told Dharamdas Ji,
मूल ज्ञान तुम तब तक छुपाई जब तक द्वादश पंथ ना मिट जाए.
so the core knowledge which the Almighty kept secret even after speaking 33 billion verses, he gave it to this servant. So Kabir God gave that complete spiritual knowledge to this servant, because whatever knowledge the Almighty gave to those great men, gave through speeches, proverbs and verses. It was told in such secret words which was difficult for a common person to understand, therefore that remained a secret, a mystery. Now this servant is blessed the deep mysteries of those holy scriptures, like the verses in Veda, verses in Gita Ji, and verses in Quran Sharif except this servant are neither understood by Muslims nor by Hindus of Sanatan Dharma. It's neither understood by Acharya Shankaracharya, saints, gurus, nor the verses of Quran Sharif are understood by these mullahs and qazis. This servant is blessed. This servant understood these holy scriptures properly and has put in front of you. Now this upside down hanging tree like world, its detail is in chapter number 15. The concept will be clear in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 15, verse number 16 and 17. Look, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, verse number 16. This is chapter number 15. Here is its translation. Look at this verse, see Sanskrit here, you will then understand properly. Divau imau purushau loke. There are two Purush. In this region, two gods. One is Kshar Purush and other is Akshar Purush. We will put this Purush at both places, Kshar Purush and Akshar Purush. Kshar means mortal and Akshar means immortal. Sarvani, Bhutani, Kutastha Aksharah, Uchate. This means in this region, in this earth, which is subject to destruction in Kshar Purush and Akshar Purush's region. Here there are two gods in this region. Similarly, all creatures in Kshar Purush and Akshar Purush's region. Bhutani means creatures, all are destructible, but soul is indestructible. It's understood already. Even of a donkey, here they have translated. See, in this world, Kshar means mortal and Akshar means immortal. Two Purush means God have been told. Body of all creatures is destructible and soul is immortal. Here it is said, Uttam Purush tu Anya. Uttam Purush tu Anya. Paramatma iti udharatah. That great God is other than these two, Kshar Purush and Akshar Purush. Uttam Purush tu Anya. Paramatma iti udharatah. Yah Loktrayam. Who enters in all three regions, Avishya Vibharti. Avyaya Ishwaraha, who nurtures everyone by entering in all three regions. He is the actual immortal God, pious souls. This Kshar Purush, it is simply understood, he is mortal. Why is Akshar Purush called immortal? Immortal Purush means he will not be destroyed, but to define him, to defeat him, to fail him. Further, it is said, Uttam Purush tu Anya. Apart from these two, there is Purushottam, means great God, who is called God and nurtures everyone by entering in all three regions. He is the actual immortal God. Now look. This is upside down hanging tree like world. He is Paramakshar Purush. Uttam Purush tu Anya. He is this Uttam Purush tu Anya. And he has three regions. This part is hidden or secret. These regions are of Akshar Purush. This is Kshar Purush's region. Next is the arrangement of Kshar Purush. So this is Akshar Purush. This is Kshar Purush. And these are three qualities or powers like branches. These are gods, lords, quite further below. Now from where does a plant get nourishment? From where is it sustained? It's from the roots. So root is the Paramakshar Brahma, Uttam Purush tu Anya. He is that God, Urdhav Moolam Adhay Shakham, with branches below. This is tree-like world. Now the giver of the knowledge of Gita didn't tell anything further. Upside is the root and below are three branches. Now God told Akshar Purush is a tree. Akshar Purush is the trunk and Kshar Purush Vakidar. और तीनों देवा शाखा हैं, पात रूप संसार, but he is hidden. This servant has been sent to explain who is he. God knew it all, but he himself will say then no one will believe. A mediator is required. So this servant is a mediator between you and God to make you understand God. Pious souls, First, I will tell you the definition of God. Definition of God. Prabhu means Lord. God, now a God. Of his level, Allah of his level, has powers of his level. Like a tehsildar is also called a sahib, and SDM is also called sahib, sub-divisional magistrate, and deputy commissioner DC is also called sahib. Also, the commissioner is also called sahib. Minister of one state is also called sahib. Also, the chief minister, who is the head of the state, is also called sahib, and the minister of center are also called sahib. Also, prime minister is also called sahib. The president is also called sahib. The prime minister is also called sahib. They are all Prabhu. They are all Khuda. All these are gods of their level. Their powers cannot be ignored, but their controller is one. The president and then the prime minister. The overall controller is the president, but his working representative is the prime minister, is the overall controller, is the representative of the president in India. So assume same is the condition of this world. It's like this.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Jagatguru Tattvadarshi Sant Rampal ji Maharaj. And now, let's hear the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik.
So, first is bring faith in God. We will assess it. What is the concept about God in Hindu religion? When we ask a common Hindu, in how many gods do you believe? Few would say 3. Few would say 10. Few would say 100. Few would say 1,000. Few would say 33 million. But when we ask a Hindu priest who is well aware about Hindu scriptures, that Hindu will say that Hindus should only believe in one God, and only one God should be worshipped. But a common Hindu believes in one philosophy, which is called pantheism. Pantheism means usually ordinary Hindus believe that everything is God. Trees are God, humans are God, sun is God, moon is God, snake is God. We Muslims believe everything is of God. Trees of God, human being is of God, sun is of God, moon is of God, snake is of God. The important difference Hindus and Muslims is ordinary Hindus say everything is God. We Muslims say everything is of God. There is one important difference of. If we will remove the difference of, then Hindus and Muslims will unite.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik. And now, let's hear the views of Jagatguru Tattvadarshi Sant Rampal ji Maharaj.
Like there are 500 seats in Member of Parliament of India, they all are called MP Sahib, Member of Parliament, and every state separately has MLA seats. They are called MLA Sahib. So they are all Sahibs. But all these Sahibs have one controller. They all are of that one Sahib. They themselves are all Sahibs, and they all are of that one Sahib, one God, who is the Prime Minister. They are also Sahibs at their level, like if one had to get registration done. He may have relations with anyone, but his work will be done only by the sub-collector. So for him, that sub-collector is Sahib. The work will be done by him only. He needs to give a letter of request to him. So these who have incomplete knowledge say we do not engage with anyone except one Khuda, one God, one Allah. Look, getting engaged is one thing, but worshipping is something else. Like a virtuous woman worships her husband but respects everyone, like elder brother-in-law as elder brother, elder sister-in-law as elder sister, younger brother-in-law as younger brother, younger sister-in-law as younger sister, sister-in-law as her sister. She respects all her family members reasonably. She doesn't worship them but respects them, greets all with namaskar. Till she stays in a joint family, that loyal wife, she lives lovingly, reasonably respects all, but when they get separated, she takes all her belongings, whatever is their share, to her husband's house. Whatever comes in her share, she doesn't mind and doesn't keep faith in anyone because she used to worship the husband. So when she got separated, she left with him whom she used to worship. But until she was in the joint family, it was her duty to stay nicely with all, should reasonably respect elders and young ones, so she is called a good lady. But if that same virtuous woman, same girl, doesn't speak well with anyone except her husband, neither with mother-in-law, nor with sister-in-law, elder brother-in-law, sister-in-law, father-in-law, then she is quarrelsome lady. Daily arguments and causes, split in the house. There can never be peace in that family. So those who say we do not bow to anyone except Supreme God are mistaken. Namaskar is not worship. This means to show respect to elders and young ones, greet them respectfully. It is not worship. Worshipping is from the soul for those whom you love. Rest all our activities which we must do, like if we need water, to get water, we worship water. And where is water? It is underground. To get water from earth, water is sacred for us, but to get that, whatever process we use and whichever equipment we use, we do not worship them. We perform activities with them in order to get what we worship. So whatever we practice, bowing, prostrating, charity, doing prayers in the morning, afternoon and evening, call it Nitya Niyam or Namaz, or call it spiritual practice or knowledge practice, it's all the same. Then chanting mantras, the correct ones as told, all this is procedure to get the Almighty, to get that Allahu Akbar, means to attain that complete God and to go to the eternal place where the creature remains always happy. So for that, our sacred is Allahu Akbar, and rest all to achieve that, like to get water, boring pipe is inserted in the ground, then hand pump is lowered and fitted, its worship is done. We move it like this, then we get that the thing for which we performed all these activities. Similarly, our sacred God is Kabir Dev, Kabir Allah, and to achieve that place where there is no sorrow, to go there we need to do all these activities. To bow in respect is not worship. And without greeting, arrogance doesn't go. God can never be achieved by an arrogant person.
आधिनी के पास है पूर्ण ब्रह्म दयाल, मान बड़ाई मारियो बे अदबी सरकार.
So today, this servant is trying to make clear, like there is a state and there is a chief minister and he has other ministers. So this Brahm, Sharpurush, plays the role of the chief minister of one state who gave knowledge of Quran Sharif, who gave knowledge of Bible, who gave knowledge of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, who gave knowledge of all four Vedas, Rig Ved, Yajurved, Samved, Atharved. He plays the role of one chief minister in one universe. He has three sons, Rajgun Brahma, Satgun Vishnu, Tamgun Shivji. They are his ministers of three departments. Apart from them, under them, there are a lot of other deities like Varun, god of water, the sun god who is in charge of all light sources, like there is an electricity department, its minister is called the power minister. He is not the powerhouse, he is not the root, he is a person, a movable minister. He is the controller of that electricity department. Similarly, there is an irrigation minister, means the minister of irrigation canals. He is not a canal. Similarly, there is sun god. Sun is a deity. You see the fire ball, you see the sun. There are lots of suns in this solar system, and he is in charge of all these light sources. He is a separate minister. Like there are earths, they also have one deity for all earths, goddess Earth. She is the controller of all these planets. All these come under her. So they are all gods. They are all lords. They are sahib of their departments. They are God, Allah. They are all God. But their overall controller, God, who is the Lord of infinite universes, he is Allah Ta'ala. Therefore, he is called Allah Ta'ala. Allahu Akbar, the great God. It means there are smaller gods as well, smaller lords. That is why he is called bigger. Otherwise, there was no need to call him bigger. Had there been no other gods, if there were no other gods or lords, then what was the need to call him big? What is the need to call him Kabir, like Muslim brother believe him to be big? So Allahu Akbar means the great God, bigger Allah means there are smaller Allah as well. Smaller gods also, smaller lord of their respective area. This is defined to you, nothing else to say. Now I will show you the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif, the knowledge giver of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and the knowledge giver of four Vedas. The fifth Veda is the Suksham Ved, which has the correct spiritual knowledge. It is given by complete God. By that complete God, he spoke himself with his holy mouth, which is available with this servant, based on which I was able to understand this whole knowledge, otherwise it was all upside down. So how much of a God he is, the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif, the knowledge giver of Bible. Bible contains three holy books bounded together. Number 1, Turat. Number 2, Zabur. And number 3, Injil. Collection of all these three is called Bible. So its knowledge giver is also this Brahm. The knowledge giver of Quran Sharif is also this Brahm. The giver of the knowledge of Srimad Bhagavad Gita is also Brahm, and the giver of knowledge of four Vedas is also this Brahm. And Almighty Supreme God came and gave this complete knowledge, which has the overall knowledge.
और ज्ञान सब ज्ञानड़ी, वो कबीर ज्ञान सो ज्ञान, और जैसे गोला तोब कायम करता चले मैदान.
Now I will show you how much of a God he is, whom Muslim brothers consider as their Allah Ta'ala, who gave knowledge of Quran Sharif. They consider him as their God, and Mistakenly, they also call him Allahu Akbar, whereas Surat Furqani in Quran Sharif, Surat Furqani 25, verse number 52 to 59, the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif, whom Muslim brothers consider as their Allah, he himself is saying that he is Kabir, that Allah is great, who created the universe in 6 days, and on the 7th day he sat on the throne. Ask for his knowledge from an enlightened saint. Now look, pious Quran Sharif, I will show you pious Quran Sharif. This is Mutarjan Barhashia. This is classical Arabic manual in Nagari script, and then translator is Nand Kumar Avasthi. Sherwani edition. From where can we get this? What is written in this is that inspiring Ilami book which has no scope of doubt. Whatever is written here is final. There is no objection to it. Classical Arabic manual in Nagari script. From where is it published? Published is Lucknow Book House, Mausam Bagh, Sitapur Road, Lucknow. See, this is 17th edition, 2008 year, and total pages are 1024. Printer is Gospel Press, Lucknow. Look here. This is Surat Furqan. This is Quran Sharif. Quran Sharif, this is Surat Furqan 25. And on its page number 605, we will read from below from verse number 52. Meaning of Furqan, which we saw in dictionary, is a measuring scale. Within brackets, it's written in between falsehood and truth. Means this is a reference, a scale for checking truth and falsehood. So, the summary of the Quran Sharif is the measuring scale to decide between truth and falsehood. So, we will read what is written here. Look at Surat Furqan 25, page number 605. Come down, the verse 51 ends here and 52nd starts. Fala tutiyal kafiran ve jahidum bihi jihadan kabiran. It is clearly written Kabiran. Call it Kabir or Kabira or Kabiran. We will further conclude. This will be clear from pious Quran Majid. Now, I will show you pious Quran Majid. This is published from here. It was shown earlier to you as well. It's the same. Here is its complete information, from where it is published, who is its translator. We come to the same Surat Furqan 25 in Quran Majid on page number 576 of this publication. We come down here. 51st verse finishes here. Neither a line is changed nor the words, just a little difference in writing. Fala tutiyal kafiran ve jahidum bihi jihadan kabira. Call it Kabir or call it Kabira or call it Kabiran. Call it Khabira or call it Khabiran. So it is clear this is Kabira. And 52nd verse is translated here. Do not agree to the non-believers, infidels, and according to the order of Quran, face them with great force. Now they translated Kabir as big. Okay, now again we will take Quran Sharif. This is pious Quran Sharif. Look here. From the other, we were to conclude Kabir or Kabira or Kabiran. We took Quran Sharif again, Surat Furqani 25 and page number 604. Come down. This is verse number 52. 51st verse finishes here and 52nd starts. Fala tutiyal kafiran ve jahidum bihi jihadan kabiran. Its translation is done right in front, and the translator is also some Muslim brother. O Prophet, the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif is speaking. O Prophet, do not agree to non-believers, infidels, and according to the evidence of Quran Sharif, face them with great force. Now see, jihad doesn't mean to fight. They have translated it perfectly. Face them hard with great force, struggle against them, but do not agree to them. So the purpose of this verse is the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif is sending a message through Jabreel God to Hazrat Muhammad ji, or by some other way as it is. He is saying, do not agree to these infidels. These infidels worship other than Allah, who can neither provide them gains nor can harm them. If they do not worship that Allah Kabir means great God, they call it great. So we will also consider as great today. They do not worship that great God, that is complete God. These infidels do not worship that great God, so you do not agree to them. Simple, if they do not listen to you, you shouldn't agree with them. Do not join them and struggle with them. For him, no matter whatever trouble you might have to face, Hazrat Muhammad ji did the same. This is what it means. Now we will see now what is told. Look, so, O Prophet, do not agree to disbelievers, infidels, and with the evidence of this Quran Sharif, face them hard. This is absolutely correct. They made the meaning of Kabir as great. Okay. The knowledge giver of Quran Sharif also clarifies that this Kabir is Allah. He is same who created the universe in 6 days and sat on the throne on the 7th day, went and sat. This will prove to you that the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif is glorifying some other great God to Hazrat Muhammad ji. With this, it will be proved that the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif is not Allahu Akbar. See, we are reading on page number 607. We read Surat Furqan 25, verse number 52. Now we will read verse 53. And he is one who moved two rivers. Water of one is sweet to quench thirst, and of other is salty, bitter, and made a strong blockade, stoppage between both. We read 53, now 54. And he is the one who made man with a drop of water and made him someone's son or daughter, or in-law means someone's son-in-law, daughter-in-law, and your Lord is powerful. We will read verse number 55. And infidels worship someone apart from Allah, who can neither provide them any gains nor can harm them. And disbelievers, infidels, have turned away from our Lord, have turned their backs, and O Prophet, I have sent you to tell good news and for scaring them from the punishment. Tell them that I do not ask anything for this Allah's order, But yes, whoever wants Lord should make a move, and O Prophet, trust that Zinda, the translation of Zinda is wrong. The reality is the complete God, Allahu Akbar, came as Zinda saint and met Hazrat Muhammad ji. He clearly says, trust that Zinda saint who met you as a Zinda saint and took you above there and later released you. Hazrat Muhammad went up in two ways. One way is not known to Muslim brothers. Now we will read here to make the concept clear. On that Zinda saint, we are reading 58th verse. We read 57th. O Prophet, trust him, Zinda saint, who never dies means he is immortal, and you praise him. He is well informed about the sins of his fellows, means he can destroy all their sins. He is capable. Now, 59th verse, 58th finished here. He created sky and the earth and whatever is in between in 6 days and later sat on the throne. He is great Allah. They made the meaning of Kabir as great. He is great Allah. We can call that Allah Kabir and need not translate it. No problem that Allah Kabir is merciful. Ask his information from some enlightened saint, some Bakhabar. The knowledge giver of Quran Sharif made it clear that he does not know about that Allah Kabir. He created everything in 6 days and sat on throne on the 7th day. He is Allah Kabir. We will call him Kabir, no issues. He is merciful. Ask about him from some enlightened saint or from a Tattvadarshi saint. So what is proved from this? That the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif is not Allahu Akbar. He is not Allah Kabir. He does not even have complete information about Allah Kabir and has left option about that Allah Kabir who created universe in 6 days and sat on the throne on 7th day. That is Allah Kabir. He is great God. He is Qadir Allah. He is the complete God. He is capable God. And only He is worthy to be worshipped and no one else should be worshipped. So even the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif is unaware about Him. So when he himself is unaware about Him, then how would he have his way of worship when it is not present in Quran Sharif? Neither the information is available about that Allah Kabir nor his way of worship is known, because it is made clear that ask about Him from some enlightened saint means in whole Quran Sharif that knowledge is not there about that Allahu Akbar. So entire Muslim religion, instead of worshipping that capable Allahu Akbar or Kabir, are worshipping the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif who is not Allah Kabir. Simple. He simply washed his hands and said he does not know about that Allahu Akbar, about that great God who created entire universe in 6 days and sat on throne on the 7th day. This servant knows about Him and is sent to tell you, now get your well-being done, leave all confusion. Now I will show you the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif, the knowledge giver of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and the knowledge giver of Vedas, these 4 Vedas, how much of a God He is, how much Lord He is, who is the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif and the knowledge giver of Bible. Bible contains 3 holy books bounded together. Number 1, Turat. Number 2, Zabur, number 3 Injil. Collection of all these three is called Bible. Its knowledge giver is also this Brahm. The knowledge giver of Quran Sharif is also this Brahm. The knowledge giver of Srimad Bhagavad Gita is also Brahm. And the knowledge giver of 4 Vedas is also this Brahm. Now I will show you how much of a God he is, whom Muslim brothers believe to be their Allah Ta'ala, who gave the knowledge of Quran Sharif. They consider him their God. Look in one universe. This is the map of a universe. It is in an elliptical shape, like an egg, like this. This much. In this, there are 7 regions below. There is life in netherworld. Rest are empty planets revolving. This is netherworld. This is Rasatal, Talatal. These are like hell. All these are like hell. There is life in netherworld. Then there is earth. Then there is heaven. In these 3 regions, on netherworld, on earth and on the heaven, on these 3 regions, Shri Brahma Ji Rajgun, Shri Vishnu Ji Satgun, and Shri Shiv Ji Tamgun have their lordship. On these, in all these 3, the earth, netherworld and the heaven. This is Kal's area. This is a Brahmalok. Within this universe, Brahmalok, including all this, till here, this is all sea, all around, very deep sea. This is the sea, and in this, what has Kal, God, created? He created Maha Indra region. It's called Mahaswarg, great heaven. It's called Mahaswarg. Above this is duplicate Satlok, duplicate Alakhlok, duplicate Agamlok, Anami, that is Akehelok, have been created. These are 88,000 mounds, and this is Satpuri, which has 7 small cities. This is the region of Dharamrai. This is Mansarovar Lake within this universe. So, this is the picture of one universe. In this universe, he himself lives secretly here in the form of Mahabrahm. Kal lives here in the form of Mahabrahm and keeps Durga in the form of Mahasavitri here. Here he lives in the form of Mahavishnu. Kal Brahma lives in the form of Mahavishnu and keeps Durga in the form of Lakshmi. He has made these 3 distinct secret regions. This is Satgun dominated region. This is Tamogun dominated region. Here Kal lives in the form of Mahashiv and keeps Durga in the form of Parvati. And this is Rajogun dominated region. He lives here in the form of Mahabrahma and he keeps Durga in the form of Savitri here. In each of these 3 regions, he creates one son each. The birth they give in this region, this Durga and Kal, God, this Kal God takes the form of Brahma here. Then they both do intercourse as husband and wife, and the son who is born looks like Brahma and possess Rajogun qualities. The construction of this place is such, and this is Satogun dominated region. Here this Kal takes the form of Vishnu with 4 arms, and he keeps Durga in the form of Mahalakshmi here. This is a Satogun quality dominated region. The construction of this place is such that the behavior of the person automatically becomes very good here. So the son born from their union possess Satogun qualities, and this is Tamogun dominated region. He himself lives here in the form of Mahashiv and keeps Durga in the form of Parvati. The son born from the union of both automatically possess Tamogun qualities. He looks the same. Then they are kept in coma by Kal till they become young, and after they get young with the help of Durga, Kal doesn't come in front of anyone. Actually, he is ugly looking. As Kal says in Gita Ji, Arjun, look, I am Kal. This is my huge form. I am Kal.
Come, let us know the experiences of those devotees who have received initiation from Jagatguru Tattvadarshi Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj Ji and are following the devotional path told by him.
Hello, ma'am.
Sat Sahib ji.
What's your name?
Saroz Yadav ji.
Where are you from? I am from a village Dagania Tehsil Dhamda district Durg Chhattisgarh.
When did you take initiation from Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj?
It has been 2 years since I took initiation from Satguru Rampal Ji Maharaj.
What devotional practices you used to do before taking initiation from Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj?
I used to worship all the gods and goddesses. First of all, Lord Shiva was my absolute favorite. I used to love Shiva very much. I used to offer water on him throughout the whole Savan. I used to worship him a lot, and then I also used to fast for Navratri. Later on, I also acquired Asaram as my guru in the Hari Om cult. I also have gone to Radha Saomi Satsang, and after that I was going to convert to Christianity too. After that, I did spiritual practice in Om Shanti for 5 years. I have gone to Tirupati Balaji. I have also gone to Vaishno Devi. I have travelled 17 hours by foot to the shrine of Dongargarh in Chhattisgarh.
Then how did you come under the shelter of Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj?
Yes, when people get frustrated or disappointed by wandering, when all the doors are closed, when all the doors of the hospitals are closed, when all the doors of temples are closed, when all incantation of occultists stop working, a person goes to commit suicide out of desperation. When I went to commit suicide, someone inspired me that a complete saint has come on this earth. Why not take initiation from him?
What was such compulsions that you were forced to commit suicide? What were the problems? Tell us in detail.
Yes, first I was very happy in 2010 when my boy used to study in 5th. When he went to the 6th class, our tehsil name is Dhamda. There is the center of Om Shanti. My son started going there, and while going he said that, "Mother, Shiv Baba gives audience." Then I said, "Have you gone mad?" He said, "No. Seriously, I see Shiv Baba, I will go there." Then I said, "Okay, I will also go there." Then we went there and took initiation. They said that we have to attain purity. Then I attained purity. Everything that happens between a husband and wife has ended. I started performing devotion. While performing devotion, when I used to engross too much, I used to fly in the sky, and Brahma Baba, who is Prajapita Brahma, I used to talk to him. I used to see him, and he used to live in his subtle form, and I had made him my guru. Brahma Baba, who is Lekh Raj Baba, whose name is Raj Lekh Raj, and the amount there is now a huge foundation of this Brahma Kumaris cult in Mount Abu. At first we had gone in such a way that there would be peace of mind and the salvation would be attained, because Shiv Baba is Shiv Baba, and I used to consider Shiv Baba as my presiding deity. So I had gone for my salvation and went there for my welfare. But after going there, so many ghosts and phantoms started coming into my house and started chasing us. They started sleeping with us, started eating together, started doing so much OG. When I used to sleep, they used to drag my sheet. Like, I used to sleep and the ghost used to work in my house. Ghost used to do a lot of work. They used to bite me. What happened one day, that casting was being done at our house. That meant lantern work was going on. So my son started pouring water. While pouring water, we did not fight, did not had any quarrel. But suddenly my son went to hang himself. He hanged himself in a banyan tree. Then we brought him down, and then at night again he went for suicide. In a Chhattisgarh, there is a huge river of Shivnath. He went there to commit suicide by jumping into the river. After that, food poison was kept at home, which we use in tomato crops. He ate it. After that, we got him medicine. Everyone said that he came to kill me. He strangled his father and ran away from the house. We caught him after 10-12 days. After that, he again started setting fire by the pouring kerosene oil. So when we have gone to Shanti, Om Shanti, at first we were very happy. We were very good. All the family's members were good. My family consists of husband and wife and 2 sons. We 4 were very good. But after going to Om Shanti, my misfortune happened like this. I pray to all the people who are in Om Shanti cult, sister, brothers, don't go in Om Shanti. It is the cult of Kal. Kal is Brahm, Jyoti Niranjan, who is the master of 21 universes, the father of Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, and the husband of goddess Durga. In Om Shanti, there is no peace. There is a lot of revolution. Revolution is there. All the people who go there now commit suicide. I have seen this in many people's house. A misadventure happened in my house. Their ghosts ran away from their house and stayed in my house. One day when I was going to a field, my leg was spoiled by occultists. I have become paralyzed. Both my legs were twisted. I have brought so many reports. How much I'll show? I have a report of 5 kg. I was very sad. I have got treatment in very big hospitals. I have got treatment in AIMS. I have got treatment in Sunil's hospital. Like this, I have got treatment in so many hospitals. I have many reports when all the doors were closed. I got distressed by all the religion. When I could not find peace anywhere and didn't get cure anywhere, I was going to convert to Christianity. On the same day, one lady told me that why are you going to convert to Christianity being a Hindu? So I said, where there is peace, I will go there. She said that in our Yadav is Lord Krishna less. In his Sudarshan Chakra less. He unite everyone by running one wheel. Then I said that sister, okay, I will not go to Christianity. Then I came home. When I came home, I started feeling very sad again. I had asthma. I was very asthmatic. I used to drink hot water for 24 hours as hot as tea. I used to drink hot water for 24 hours. I could not eat any dairy product, bananas, radishes, milk, curd. Could not eat anything. And I also had a lot of breathing problems. I also used to take an inhaler. The cost of my 15 days inhaler was 450 rupees. Now it has increased a lot because it has been 10 years since that disease. This is AIMS report. I have got a lot of treatment in AIMS. I have a lot of files. How much should I show? I got treated in AIMS. My asthma was not cured. After that, I had knee problem. The bone of the bowel of my knees came out. It was done by the occultist, meaning it was came out by the exorcist. I did not know about this because I did not believe in superstition. Everything. This is also my report because I had also got knee X-ray, but no doctor could fix it. And despite having plaster twice, the bowel of my knee has not healed, and the problem of my uterus was also there. Because my doctor used to say that child, the uterus will have to be operated, but there is no damages in your uterus. I don't know how to remove your uterus. You look so healthy. So I bled for about 4 months. It used to flow like a tap, but I did not have the slightest weakness because the power of God had already come on my head. I did not get any benefit from the doctor and from the exorcist. I did not get any benefit. Then after being tired from everywhere, I came at the feet of Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj.
Sister Ji, a mountain of sorrows was broken on you. You went to many sects, saints, and went to many doctors, and after getting tired, you came under the shelter of Saint Rampal Ji Maharaj. So after taking initiation from Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj, did your diseases problems get cured?
Yes, all my ailments have been cured. How did I go under the shelter of Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj? I'll tell you. I did not know about him. One day after 2-4 months, some devotees came to village for publicity of book. And one of them said that, see what is written in it. That who is the father of Brahma, who is the mother of Vishnu, who is grandfather of Shankar, tell us. So I said, who is the grandfather of Shankar? Who is the grandfather of Shankar? Shankar is the grandfather of everyone. Shiva is the creator of the whole universe. So do not say nonsense, you people, go away from here. Otherwise I will give you a slap. I said this in such a way that those people ran away because of fear. The rate of the book was not high, it was only 10 rupees, and still I could not get a book of 10 even having everything. I could not take a book of 10. Then I had inspiration and I went forcefully to take initiation because my son was mad. My daughter-in-law had left him and had gone away from home. My son had a mental problem, sir. He had gone to Pune. He was caught there by the ghost and phantoms. He didn't come home. A week before that, he got sick and he did not come home. So our house looked like someone has kept the dead body and the smell is very bad. So I used to keep such nectar water. That means I used to keep Ganga Jal in a photo of Shankaracharya, used to worship Bajrang Bali. Then I used to do it like this and used to sprinkle Ganga Jal. Then the ghost used to roam around me, like sometimes here or sometimes there. They used to follow me. I used to talk to them. I used to say, look, I am not afraid of ghost, but I want to ask, why are you guys chasing me? Tell me, why do you want to trouble me so much? I don't trouble anyone. I have never eaten anyone's 1 rupees. If I feed someone, even then I don't ask anything. If you have a good soul, then you guys go. Why are you troubling me like this? Then it hasn't happened for 2 days. My son came, he has gone mad, he was roaming naked like a mental. My husband and my son who has gone to Pune for some work, they went Pune for some building work, they came back. We got our son admitted in Devada. My son stayed in Devada for 25 days and it cost 1 lakh rupees. Here in the village Namgarh district, Devada Anjalo, Devada is a hospital, a mental hospital where my son was not cured, sir. He did not get well there. After that, I had given as much money as the occultist and exorcist had asked for, but he had no effect on any exorcist. He used to lift a trident to kill us. My 26 years old boy used to roam naked, sir. I used to cry a lot. God, if you are anywhere on earth, then come and save my son. I cried a lot day and night. If anyone doesn't believe that my son became mental after going to Om Shanti cult, my son went completely mad. Then my village, Daganya is there, Tehsil Dhamda, district Durg, they can come and see. Genie used to come over my son. I used to keep my son tied. There was so much stuff in the bed, yet he used to lift it with such a finger only. He used to break the door and run away. We used to keep him tied. See here on mobile, I have some photos. This is the photo of 2 or 3 years ago. Now my son has been cured after coming to the shelter of Guruji. This is my photo when my child's health was deteriorating. I used to take my son to the exorcist and the exorcist started attacking me. They started throwing ghosts on me. My knee got worse. You can see photos, I am not lying. The bone was stuck in my hand and the bowel of both the knees had gone out. One has now been set by the mercy of God.
What benefits did you get after coming to the shelter of Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj?
Sirji, after coming to the shelter of the Supreme God, the God lifted me up like this. He lifted me up in his palm and I received immense cordiality. Sadguru Rampal Ji Maharaj is the Supreme God who has come to the earth. He is an incarnation of Supreme God Kabir Sahib. I have taken initiation from Guruji. When I came home after taking initiation from Sadguru Rampal Ji Maharaj, I used to be very upset. I was not able to bend my knee for 3 years. But after sitting in the aarti for 3 days, my knee started bending. And the bone which had stiffened and I was not able to move it had also got cured. Little bit, although it still has some problem. My asthma get cured within a week. My son was mental. He also came back home. He also took initiation. His wife has also come. My grandson has also come. Everything is done. God has given us everything. Earlier, I cannot even buy a cycle. Now I have 2 bikes in my house. And now it's been a week. I have bought a Tata Sumo car worth 8 lakh with the grace of Sadguru Rampal Ji Maharaj.
Sister, after taking initiation from Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj, your desolate family has settled down. Your disease are also cured. So you are a living example for the women who are watching you. What would you like to say to those women?
First of all, I want to tell that I am a resident of Chhattisgarh, and in Chhattisgarh, most of the people believe in occultist and believe less in God. They consider occultist 90% and God 10%. So I want to pray to all the people of Chhattisgarh that do not fall in the trap of occultist or exorcist. Do not waste your money. Do not waste time. God has come on earth. Take initiation from him. Do your welfare. I also want to inform those who are associated with Brahma Kumari, especially with Om Shanti cult. Those who are bachelors and say that we will go to heaven by staying pure and virgin. There is no heaven. There is nothing. You people don't do these things. Move from there. I am not saying all these in enmity with you. I am only saying that Brahma Kumari is the cult of Kal. It gives the mantra of Kal. There is nothing. There is nothing, absolutely nothing. I especially request to people of Brahma Kumaris because after going to Om Shanti, my house was ruined. After coming to the shelter of Guruji, Sadguru Rampal Ji Maharaj, my house and family condition has improved. And those who are sad, brother and sister, Sadguru Rampal Ji Maharaj, Satsang come on many TV channels in which a yellow strips run. You can take numbers from that yellow band and can get information by calling that number. You can also take initiation and get a free book. And there are many initiation center in Chhattisgarh. So you can find out by calling there and take initiation and get your welfare done. Sadguru Rampal Ji Maharaj has come on earth. Get your salvation.
Thank you.
Sat Sahib Ji.
You were listening to the auspicious discourses of Jagadguru Tattvadarshi Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj. For more details, visit our website www.jagadgururampalji.org. With the blessings of Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj, there are more than 500 Naam Diksha centers all over the world where free online initiation is being given. To know about your nearest Naam Diksha center,